I mean, after seeing Riyadh, after being there and seeing it, seeing the level of play, seeing the level of competition, that to me is a dream tournament. It still doesn't even seem real to me that it happened and that somebody walked away with all of that, all those zeros.
And the guy who walked away with that
Yes.
didn't even get invited from the start.
You ready?
Are we doing lemon tea promo now? Trying to get a podcast sponsorship? Okay, let's try it.
Nothing like some iced lemon tea. So we just got back from Evo, right?
Yep.
We got back from Evo. We got back from Riyadh.
Yep.
It's been a long trip.
Really long trip.
Yeah.
Not a normal long.
Are you sick of seeing me yet?
No, but you are following me everywhere.
Yeah, maybe that's partly true. One of the things I think the highlights too over the past couple of weeks is we got to see the game. We actually got to play the game that everybody's just been kind of talking about. Haven't seen anything on it, but it's Project L. You got to play. You played with Xian, is that right?
Yes, I got really lucky that we have the chance to play it, and the best opponent I could have was Xian because this felt very anime.
Yes.
The game felt very anime.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's very deep. It's very fun.
Yeah. And you had some coaching from Clockwork, is that right?
Yeah, that's crazy because I haven't seen Clockwork since I played Marble Tree the last time at Justin Wong's place.
Oh wow. Oh wait, when was that?
That was 10 years back.
Okay.
So I haven't seen that dude for 10 years,
Yeah.
and he's teaching me how to play this game.
Yeah.
And I felt a scrub because he was explaining so much of it.
Yeah.
And at the end of what he just told me, he said, "So do you remember what I said and you're gonna play?" I said, "No." You just explained for 20 minutes. You just said 20 minutes straight of the game mechanics, and he asked me if I remember everything. I was like, dude, I played fighting games for 26 years.
Yeah.
20 minutes of explanation is not going into my head. I'm not a YouTube, and neither am I an AI.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I had a very similar experience. I had Pat the Flip and I had Nerd Josh helping me out and trying to explain the game. And as they're explaining it to me, I knew there's no way in hell I'm gonna understand everything they're talking about. It was a lot. There's a lot to digest in this game. They were going over stuff like, from the moment you pick your characters, you have, I don't know what it's called, but you pick like your power up almost.
Yeah, there's 3 different modes where you can actually do different stuff with all the different modes, and
This is a quiz right now, seeing what he remembers.
yeah, it was specific to certain percentage of the health.
Yes.
Specific things you could do.
Yes.
And it's different for every character what you could do.
Yep.
And the timing to attack is similar but different.
Yeah.
Too, yeah. And yeah, there's way too much to be digesting,
Yeah. There was I remember. One was if your life is low, like under 40%, you get a damage buff. There was another one that was called freestyle mode, where you can tag twice in one combo, or call 2 assists in one combo.
Yes,
right?
so we all have the assist system, and being able to tag is something normal.
Yeah.
But having different modes, having 1 tag or 2 tag,
Yeah.
and in different situations, that is actually confusing.
Yeah.
Like it's not something that easy.
Right. Yeah. I remember. As a Marvel 2 player. Wait, I think in Marvel 3. So I'm sorry. Let me not outdate myself real quick. In Marvel 3, since you are a Marvel vs. Capcom 3 champion. It's so weird to say that. I'm sorry. I can't get used to saying that. There's nothing about you that screams a Marvel player.
Well, I'm not. I am.
You're nice. You're respectful.
I'm American.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Half
Yeah.
American
Yeah,
in a
you're
way.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I play on Xbox Live in America.
Yeah, you're right. You got your credentials.
Yeah.
Could you use 2 assists in one combo in that game? You could, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But only in specific situations.
Yeah.
And like every time you tag in this game,
Yeah.
your character on the top left or top right is gonna run out for like only 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And you can after that call assist or tag again.
Right.
So this could go really fast and havoc, like
Yep.
because everything runs really fast.
Yeah. Yeah, one thing I liked about this too, well, there's a lot of things I liked about it, but I do like that if your character is dead, the game isn't over. Now you have one character coming in and they gotta fight, both opponents or something like
You
that.
basically lost when that moment happened because it's 2 versus 1.
It is 2 versus 1.
It's a lie, like at that moment it's 2 versus 1.
But what if
And-
you're godlike?
But it's assist. Like when it's 2 versus 1, you can call assist.
Yeah.
And you can actually tag into the assist anytime.
Yes.
So imagine a guy, there's an air block in the game, you
Yeah.
jump, you call an assist.
Yeah.
And when you're trying to attack the guy and attack to the other guy to hit you.
Okay.
So actually when you got one character die, the disadvantage is kind of real from my understanding of
Yeah.
fighting games.
Okay, so now, see, this is called Theory Fighter.
Yeah, terrified.
So now you jumped and you called your assist.
Mm-hmm.
If I air throw you, I'm invulnerable during that. And then
Yes.
your assist lands, and now I happy birthday and get both of you, and I kill you.
No, if you air throw my character
Yeah.
and I tag to the other one to hit you after you air throw me, how about that?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we got a theory on, right? So we're gonna play Theory Fighter right now.
So I just lost.
You just lost
I
the,
just
lost the Theory Fighter.
Yeah, I just lost a Theory Fighter. Okay. Yeah, what you said makes sense. My other question, because I think you probably got a little more, maybe more time than I did. Mine was like a little bit of a, kind of a, I don't want to say rush, but I didn't really get to sit down
I
and.
got a 20 over minutes.
Okay.
Which is
I probably got a really similar.
20 minutes of listening,
And then 2 minutes of
2
playing.
minutes of playing. Yeah, yeah. So I don't know if that's a lot, but let's count pretty much as not bad.
So what do you ultimately want to see for Project L in tournament play? Would you want to see 1v1 as a tournament standard, or would you want to see partners and pairs, 2v2?
I think I want to see the prize money being really high.
Oh, man.
Am I too straightforward with this? Okay, that's
No,
my
you're
first.
fine, dude.
That's my
You're
first
fine.
priority right there.
could've sworn
And
we-
then we go into the mechanics of the game because that's what a pro player care about the most.
Yeah,
right there.
I can't wait till we get you in your mental training, so
Yeah.
that you can get reset, so that it's not about that. You want to have fun, right? Isn't it about fun, Xian? Isn't that what this is all about?
About fun?
Yeah.
Yes, 10 years ago. I don't read a channel about facts right there.
Yeah, we're talking about fun.
We talk about facts right there.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
when you get older,
That's right.
you have fun. You have the F, you have the M, and you have the L. There's the life, the fun, and the money. You're gonna gauge what is important right there. You're gonna balance it out, right? you're gonna.
FML.
Yeah, do you feel it, Mike?
I feel it.
Do you feel it?
I feel it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be looking forward to Project L, and hopefully we can play some games together. Maybe we can play for fun.
Yeah, we're gonna play for fun and for money.
Okay.
That is the goal right there,
That's the
right?
goal.
Yeah, that's the goal. We're gonna mix both of it,
All right.
you know.
So also at Evo, we learned that there were 7,000 players there. 7,000 hungry Street Fighter 6 players, all training to see how well they're gonna do at Riyadh.
Oh, they're all going to Riyadh?
I mean, they were trying to get the invites. The only two that made it were Kakaru and Knuckledu, right?
I have to say, I actually saw Tokido and Tokido got an invite. So I do think that there are a lot of players that got the invite really last minute
Yeah.
due to last minute stuff.
Yeah.
And Kakaru and Nakadu made it.
Yeah. That's actually insane. I can kind of speak from a little experience there. I mean, even though, I wasn't a player.
You're a player. You're definitely a player.
Thank you, Sin.
I promise you,
You don't need to boost me up right now.
you're well deserved, you're well known, you're famous enough, you're definitely a player once upon a time.
Well, fortunately, somebody remembered those old stories. And I got the invite to go to Riyadh like a few days before the event.
As a player?
Sin, stop. Stop. Yeah, I was asked to go out there to see if I'd be down to like interview players, which I was. And I mean, that was, just having that kind of sudden thing was crazy. If I actually had a lot of, it's not a lot, if I had anything to do, it would be hard. So I understand why like Tokido probably wasn't able to make it. And I can't imagine how many other players were invited and couldn't make it last minute.
Well, if Tokido, I really felt that he should have tried to make it because now Kakeru just topped the record for prize winning.
Yeah.
He won one event and Tokido won 300 event, but Kakeru is on top of Tokido at prize winning right now. So I'm not too sure if that is a decision that Tokido. I mean, he not only lost his ranking on at a lot of websites when it comes to prize winning. It's Kakeru. It's always been Tokido with 300, where you gotta go to the next second page. But Kakeru has one page and one like, and that is really it.
So let me ask you, because I'll say this is the first time any of us have ever witnessed a 7,000 man Street Fighter tournament. From my perspective, I played, 4 matches? Maybe on Friday, is that right? How many did you play in your pool on Friday?
I actually played about 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I got a buy.
Nice, good for you. See, yeah, once upon a time, so I'm stuck at the start. So I think I played 4 matches, and then you had to play again on Saturday, right? You didn't play the rest of the day, right?
Yes, only on Friday we just play one set of the pool, which I kind of hope that on Friday we can play 2 sets of the pool.
Yes.
Yeah, because on Saturday it became a really bad blood path that was too long of a. It's all the way to top 6. Which I feel like Friday, like it could be spread out a little more.
Yeah, you could go to like top 128.
Maybe not, but at least 2 rounds of pool, which made it at least top 300, 600 something, you know, so for the Saturday. Yeah,
so I don't know about you, but I felt like already like mentally exhausted by Friday. There was just so much going on. And, definitely, of course, shout outs to Angry Bird for having the stamina to make it all the way and getting first place. Everybody that basically made it that far. Now, the reason why I ask or bring this up is this is a sensitive question, man. What would you rather have won?
I've always been very honest.
Yes.
And I think Evo has brought me a lot of glory.
Yes.
Has brought me sponsorship. Brought me opportunity. Has brought me everything. A professional gamer. A guy who dreamed of his passion. Everything that one could ever wanted. Life success, fans and everything, but it didn't brought me one thing. That Gamers 8 has it. That is the zeros in my bank account on the behind of the numbers. That is the zeros.
That's the only thing.
So, despite having 10 versus 1,
yes,
I would prefer the zeros at this point of my life. And at a certain point of my life, it was behind the numbers right now I have in my bank account.
Yes.
Like if you add a few zeros right there, that would be... Do you understand what that means?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, right?
You're saying basically, you're very appreciative of everything that you got from winning Evo.
Yeah, you get more followers, more fans, you got your dream, passion, opportunities, you got good prize money, not the best, but it's good. You got so many like people cheering on you. You get photos that you can never take in your life in front of so many people because we will never be singers. We will never be in a concert to take a photo like this because we suck at singing.
That's right.
So that's the only time you can take a photo, selfie when you win. With a very nice bag. You get so much, so much, like so much that I can't continue because it's gonna be a 1-hour video.
But yeah, so I mean, after seeing Riyadh, after being there and seeing it, seeing the level of play, seeing the level of competition, that to me is a dream tournament. It still doesn't even seem real to me that it happened and that somebody walked away with all of that, all those zeros.
And the guy who walked away with that didn't even get invited from the start.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Because I remember Kakeru came up to me at Evo when I first reached there. I saw Kakeru and he told me, he wanted to go Saudi.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he wasn't invited when I saw him. Like, he wanted to go Saudi at Evo. So I was like, why not you just focus on this tournament first? Because like wanting to go to another tournament while being at a tournament is kind of crazy. Like that's actually crazy. I've never in my life went to a tournament, and during that tournament, I want to go to another tournament. So that was a very mixed. So when we say bye, we walk off as usual, limited English. He's a Japanese, and just thinking in my head, had I ever in my life went to a tournament hoping to be in another tournament? That was something crazy, and I laughed to myself.
Yeah.
That was
actually, yeah, that happened to you.
Yeah, I mean, but I wasn't in a tournament when I was switching. I got the invite a little earlier.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, right. You're right.
And he was literally
he's competing, and then he's like,
competing.
damn, I wish I was at this other
in
tournament.
another tournament, and that's not the same date too.
Yeah.
Which makes me feel like, sometimes having a lot of tournament like this, prize money, changing money, really will see different things.
Now I'm gonna ask a very, very tough question. Actually, it's tough. I say it's tough because this is somebody who has never missed an Evo ever. Like you said, it's this tournament that gave so much to all of us. Now it's 2024 and Evo and Riyadh are on the same weekend. Which one do you go to?
You don't want to know my answer. Unfortunately, I would have said Mike. If I strike the lottery, I would go to Evo.
Oh, I love that. That's the best answer I could have ever heard in my life.
If I strike the lottery, I would go to Evo because as a professional player for fighting games, we are still on the lower end of the struggle. So prize money still overtakes everything.
Yeah.
Do you know there's a lot of numbers in this world, but 0 is the first one.
Yes.
So having zeros is the first thing that counts on priority.
Yes.
Even so, unless you strike a lottery, you get the zeros and you can move on to the other numbers.
That's right.
So always it's an unfortunate truth.
I love it.
But it depends on your situation at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because the Evo brings you things that different. And Riyadh also gave me a very different experience, and I can tell I absolutely love the hospitality. And I always say this about Middle East hospitality. People always ask me who has the best hospitality: China, America, Japan. Wait, does America have hospitality?
No.
Like, no. Okay, yeah. So I mean, like, Middle East always give the best hospitality.
Yeah.
I went to Kuwait, I went to Dubai. The people has a culture of putting people first before them. So it always gives me a great experience. Just that the weather is really, really hot, but the sun has nothing to do with the people there.
Right.
So, but the pros and cons, right? So, with everything, I would say that Riyadh is really top it up for me because I can get to join different tournaments in America and everywhere, Europe, But having great hospitality is something that I only get like once a year because I don't go to Middle East tournament as often.
I see. Okay.
Gamer say.
That would have helped you, huh?
Because it's really thirsty right there.
Yeah, I know. I've, now that Evo's done, now that Riyadh is done, Gamers 8 is done, the next big thing I think to look forward to will be Capcom Cup. $1 million on the line for first place. I know you may not want to hear this from me, but as the biggest Xian fan, at Gamers 8 for sure, I thought you played outstanding. There was some close stuff. We won't talk about it because I know the wound is still fresh. What type of adjustments, if any, do you think you might need to do going into Capcom Cup?
Have better luck. Better luck.
Better luck.
Bracket is everything.
Yeah.
Bracket is the first important thing
Yep.
that you want when it comes to a big prize winning tournament. Because if with a good bracket, you can make more money even though you lose to the same opponent.
Yeah.
So I actually faced really the top that I could have faced, like Big Bird and Mena.
Yep.
And even though let's talk about the match being close, like I felt like I can make further if I meet these guys a little later. So luck is the first thing that you want, and the rest is hard work.
Do you feel that the prize money had any impact on your matches when you were playing?
Hell no.
No?
It's all about passion. We didn't.
Lying.
Mike, listen to me, Mike. Listen to me, Mike. We didn't start playing fighting games because of money.
There was no money.
There was no money at the times that we play fighting games.
Yeah.
There's no way someone would say that we play fighting games because of money.
Correct.
Because it's all about passion when we started fighting games.
That's exactly
It's only new players that came in for the money because they saw the money.
Yeah.
They tried to came in, they're not gonna make it because we've been playing this shit for 20 over years, you know. But there's no way a fighting game player can ever say that we came into fighting game for money.
That's correct.
Does that make sense to you? So
That
as
makes
much as I wanna say I'm playing for the money,
Yeah.
you know, like I think about it logically,
Yeah.
you know, there's no way.
Yeah.
The evidence doesn't support it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in a way, right now I can deny myself saying that I play for money, but I am a passionate guy. And you have to hold it.
Yeah, I know. It's so good. This guy is a wordsmith. Oh my god. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please let us know how you feel in the comments. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you had some fun too.
Definitely.
FML. We'll see you guys soon.
Where's the reaction?
Oh, I'll take it. I'm done. I'm done.
Yo.
This is it right here, man.
This is it.
Hey, look at this. The same silverware too. Does silverware look familiar to you?
Let's not talk about it. What's up, guys? Welcome to Versusvortex.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm Alex Myers. I'm joined here by Mike. This is Mike.
That's right. You just took over. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me just unmic.
I copied your show at one point, running back. Shouts
Oh,
to
did
Bishop.
you?
Yeah, you remember that? Shouts to that